Some must-see video of the day coming in from the National Zoo. Our first really good look at Mei Xiang's cub. Now, we were on Panda Watch all week long, and there she is, cradling the very tiny newborn. Keepers spent all night watching just like everyone else online. And they say they kept seeing and hearing what you're hearing. So far, it appears to be a healthy cub.
Everything went great all night. Lots of, cub vocalizations, which is what you want to hear. And Mei Xiang is a great mom, so we didn't have any concerns about her taking care of the cub.
All right, so we're going to take a live look at the Panda cam right there. There she is, nuzzling the cub. I'm sure that's just a little bit out of sight. Every now and then that stream has some trouble because so many people are logging on at the same time to get this look that we're showing you right now. But if you turn up the volume, every now and then you can hear the cub crying for mom.
News that is sure to get your weekend off to a great start. That is that the National Zoo has a new baby panda. 22-year-old Mei Xiang gave birth on Friday evening, and ABC 7's Justin Hinton is live at the National Zoo right now with all of the details. We just want to see this adorable cub.
I know, but it's funny because some of the panda team here says that they haven't really seen too many shots of the panda. Mom is keeping her very, very close. We don't know the sex of the panda yet. That'll be some time before we find that out. But this is very exciting for all of the folks here. The only person that doesn't seem, or the only animal not too excited seems to be Dad. He's back here somewhere kind of just doing his thing. But I want to bring in Brandy Smith. She's the Deputy Director for the National Zoo to talk a little bit about what this means for you all here, because this is very exciting news.
It is. It's really exciting. This is the birth of an endangered species. Every panda matters, so we're really excited.
Yeah, and she's 22 years old. That's pretty old for a panda.
It is. For a panda this year, she had less than 1% chance of giving birth this year.
Wow, that's incredible. And the interesting thing about this is this really was the last shot, because this breeding program, or her iteration, ends at the end of the year.
Well, our contract is up at the end of the year. There's a chance that they could be staying with us longer, but just given her age, this was her last shot.
She's had 4. What does that mean when it comes to conservation of pandas?
Well, there are about 1,800 pandas on the planet. And what I tell people from this area, there are more black bears in the state of Virginia than there are pandas in the world, right? So every panda counts.
This has got to be an exciting time for you. I know you guys are probably very tired as well, but you've been like us watching that camera as well, trying to get a look at this little cub.
We have. This is our baby. This is our moment of joy right now, and we're so it's joy, it's hope, it's excitement, it's beating the odds. So if ever we needed a story like this, now is the time.
It's a combination of everything, especially given the pandemic. So this is bringing you guys some joy. And talk to me through that, because I think a lot of people might think that a new cub is born, so you'll go in there and take care of it, but that's not how it works.
No. The best person to take care of a baby panda cub is a panda mom. And so everything we can see right now tells us Mei Xiang is doing a great job taking care of this cub. So we're going to watch her succeed. We're going to be ready to help, but we're not going to interfere unless we need to.
And the big key for you all that you're listening to and watching for those vocalizations of the cub, which sound amazing.
Yeah, they do. They're amazing. And it's the sweetest thing, right? As soon as that cub vocalizes, you see Mei Xiang, right? She takes care right away. She grabs that cub, she cradles it to her. So we know that cub is healthy, and we know she's doing her job.
I was watching the video this morning, and she was knocked out. She was on her back, feet were up, just having a good time, and she deserves this rest.
Yeah, she absolutely does. And I have to say, if you're ever feeling stressed, there's nothing more relaxing than watching a giant panda just, because they let it all hang out. So
I think that's why so many people have been watching that video. We can't get enough of it. Thank you so much. Of course, coming up in our next half hour, we're going to have even more from here at the Smithsonian National Zoo.
When it comes to summer pandemic projects, the Davula children and their friends never imagined that their rudimentary carpentry skills would improve the lives of neighbors in need.
In my heart, it's really nice to know that people are getting food and you're one of the causes that's helping it. It feels really good to do that.
We never ever thought it would get this big. It's big now.
Lucas, his sisters Leah and Ava, along with friends Owen, Crew, Kai, and others, started building small signs adorned with a simple heart.
We made 12 our first time, thinking no one would want any, but it really blew up and a lot of people wanted it, and so we made a lot more.
They asked for donations for each sign to help food insecure families, and the project took off.
We made 250 signs and made over $6,000.
And they usually put them like in their front yard, like next to a tree or next to some bushes, right near the road so people can see. And so, you know, when you drive around Vienna, you can see all these little signs by the road. It's really nice.
They give the money to Lydia Russo.
I really like to give back to my community, so I said, what can I do in this time?
Russo is behind the popular Facebook page Vienna VA Foodies. When COVID-19 struck, she turned that page from a restaurant review site into a venue of hope that's helped struggling businesses, first responders, and food insecure families.
I cry like at night because it's so overwhelming, it's so beautiful.
Here's how it works. Russo funnels donations to help support various Vienna restaurants like Foster's Grill. The restaurants then use that money to make food for those in need.
They're very trying times.
Bronwyn Phillips is the district manager for Foster's Grill.
With her, we're feeding 10, 15 families all the time. It just turned into something fantastic.
The final step in this grassroots process involves teachers like Janet Hopkins.
Yeah, I do love these kids. I do love these kids.
Teachers know the families struggling the most in their schools. So once the food is prepared, Russo coordinates with teachers who personally hand-deliver meals to families in need. And they've been doing this for months.
We wrap ourselves around them and support them as best we can, as well as a lot of the other families that live in here. I mean, it's amazing, and it feels great.
Since March, they've raised more than $50,000 and delivered thousands of meals. On this day, we followed Hopkins as she brought meals to Shaquana Brown and her 8 children.
She's my heart, like my whole heart. When I lost my husband, she was the first person here.
Brown worked as a school cafeteria host until she lost her job due to the pandemic. She loved that school so much, it's where she married Willie Jackson, the love of her life. But her husband died 3 years ago of a heart attack.
I do everything alone, so there's a lot of nights that I'm too tired to just do anything, which them bringing meals helps a lot. Seems so small or something little, but it's not. It's not small. It doesn't go unnoticed. It doesn't go unneeded or unwanted.
It doesn't go unnoticed by her children. The joy of a juicy burger, savory fries, never disappoint.
Potato fries.
If we've learned anything about our children this summer, it's that when given guidance, they'll figure out how to power that circular saw. And in the process, unlock the power in themselves to make a difference.
And it's nice to have something to do that's, productive and helpful for the community, so we're not just sitting around all day, but we can actually, make a little bit of a difference and help some people.
And I think that's kind of the beauty of it. It's just a simple little sign. There's no deep hidden meaning. Everyone likes hearts. What does it mean? It's love, it's kindness, it's community, it's hope for a better future for everyone around us.
I'm Jay Korf for ABC 7 News.
And since those children in that story are heading back to school soon, they are not making any more signs. But fear not, because John Wood, the owner of 29 Diner in Fairfax, tells us that he is continuing the project with the help of volunteers. In fact, this Tuesday and Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., the volunteers will be at his restaurant making more heart signs to raise money for other food insecure families. And ABC 7 is proud to announce a new community outreach program to help fight hunger in our area. To donate to the Capital Area Food Bank, all you have to do is head over to our website, WJLA.com/hunger, or you can text Feed the DMV to 50155. Every dollar provides 2.5 meals to people in need, and your generosity can really help transform lives.